I have a J. You want to hear a good J Mascis story?
Yes. Oh, I do.
So
I sold J Mascis guitars.
Yeah, he was Ron Ashton's, what would have been his 70th or 75th birthday party.
Yeah, yeah.
They had a big party at the Blind Pig.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Watt played bass, and
Yeah.
Jay played guitar, and Kim Gordon played bass on. No, she just sang a few songs. That's right. And then the singer for Mudhoney, what's his name? I'm so horrible with names.
Yeah, I'm awful.
He sang a bunch of the songs, and he's a Reverend fan.
Yeah.
I've had strange run-ins with Pearl Jam over the years, but the bass player for Pearl Jam, Clement, right? Jeff?
That sounds right. Jeff sounds right.
I think that's right. Yeah. Anyway, he bought him an Ashton V for his 50th birthday. And then, so apparently he's like a huge Stooges guy. Yeah. So they do this like big all-star show at the Blind Pig. And there's been a few Ashton events that Penny and I go to. And we get invited because we're still very good friends with Kathleen, Ron's sister.
Yeah.
And we make the Ashton guitars still. And, what would be the artist income, the artist percentage of the Ashton guitars go to the Ron Ashton Foundation, which supports music education in Ann Arbor, a teen center there that he apparently is still there that he hung out with, and mostly the Humane Society there because he had a shit ton of cats. And yeah,
I knew I had his V for a reason.
There you go. And so anyway, so she invites us up, and what we've done at a couple of these Ashton events is I have his original Avenger.
Yeah.
Lives in my office.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
I played it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we at the time we were doing the V.
Yeah.
And we had them up there, and Watt comes stumbling over to me like after we just had them set up on a table for people to look at by the merch area, you know what I mean, and whatever. And Watt comes up to me like after sound check, and he's like, "Brother Ken," Watt's awesome.
Yeah.
"I think Brother Jay wants to get one of those Ashton guitars. Can I bring him over?" Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So Jay comes over. He doesn't talk, and he's got the glasses and hair, you know what I mean? And he walks up to me, he just puts his arms out. So I like pick up the V and I like put it in his arms. He doesn't play it or nothing. He just goes. And he hands it back to me and turns around and walks away. And then, and Mike's like, "I think he wants one." And I'm like, "All right, well, tell him I'll trade him for one of his guitars."
Yeah.
You know, hoping I'd get the purple sparkle one.
Yeah.
And all right. So a couple weeks go by. I get an email. I get his address, where to send it to. I get a Squire Jazzmaster in the mail from Fender.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Fender box.
Fender has to send it to you. He calls Fender and goes, "I need you to send a guitar to another company so I can make a trade."
Yeah. I had a giggle.
Yeah.
And since then, by the way, we have Reeves rail hammers in that
I've
Squire J Master.
I didn't know that's
the guitar rips.
Yeah.
And then the next like 2 Dinosaur Jr. tours, they encored with Be Your Dog, and he played the Ashton V.
Oh, nice.
And people were sending me pictures of Jay, you know, with the Ashton V or whatever. None of this is where the story is going.
Okay.
So, so one of the things that we do I shouldn't say this. Fuck it. One of the things that we do when we're shipping celebrities guitars is we Google Earth that address, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You just want to see, right? You just want to see how they live.
We do that sometimes, yeah.
So we Google Earth Mr. J's house. And you know when the Google car drives by, right?
Yeah.
You know what that's all about. Well, it's a really nice, it's a nice looking home in a nice looking neighborhood in the East Coast or whatever. And you look at the pictures, he is standing in the window. And you can see the glasses there. It is the most awesome thing ever. And I just remember, like, I was all the way up front in my office, and I heard all the guys in the back start laughing and laughing and laughing. And I'm like, okay, I gotta see what this is about.
Yeah.
True story.
That's amazing. You just all watching it go by.
Yep. Standing in the window watching it go by.
Yeah, that seems right. That's awesome.
What a legend.
Yeah, we mailed him. He likes this small-bodied Gibson that has one of the first Gibsons with a cutaway on it. He plays those models. I can't think of what it is. It's like a mid-50s acoustic. Because there was a time a few years ago he's doing a lot of acoustic stuff.
Okay.
And we had one that had been retopped, we think, or it had some kind of past. We don't know what it was, but they were usually a brown sunburst, and ours was Heritage Cherry. And they didn't make a Heritage Cherry, but it was clearly, I think it was something where they got some damage, got sent back to Gibson. Somehow it ended up with a Heritage Cherry burst.
Yeah.
And his manager called and bought it from us. We had it listed on our website. And we were like, oh, that's so awesome. And then about 6 months later, he's on NPR's Tiny Desk. And he plays his main one, and then he switches to an alt tuning, picks it up, and we're like, there it is. And he was playing it for an alt tuning, and I watch for it when I see him do his acoustic stuff. And we hope you've enjoyed this. Please check out the full version of this interview on our YouTube channel at B's Music Shop MI. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. It super helps us out. It helps our channel. It helps us to make more content. We really, really appreciate it. If we can sell you a pedal, a guitar, anything you want, musical, check us out at bsmusicshop.com. We'd love to help. Thank you so much for watching.